Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John here, that's at the bottom of the screen if you like to listen to my music, and so is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be announcing the winners for the Neo competition. That's right, the Neo competition that was held in November. There was 2 lucky winners and they will be announced at the end of this video. Also, what I'm going to be doing is going over the pip count for the whole of November, which Neo fantastically was able to produce. It was around about 800 pips. I'm going to just break down the trades that did appear and just to show you how you could have been profitable just with this one indicator alone. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. GBP ORD, as you can see, it was running in 125 pips profit. This was actually a perfect trade in terms of entry. It wasn't too much drawdown and just kind of straight went into profit when it got into London session. We can see our next trade here is GBP CAD that did hit a stop loss. Even though the trade did come through. Again, this is an indicator system that is used for MT4, not TradingView. Even though I show TradingView charts for technical analysis, it does not appear on TradingView, the indicator. It's for MT4, not MT5. GBP CAD actually managed to hit the stop loss, so it's about 75 pips stop loss. And then the next trade that came in here was GBP CHF, another trade that happened to hit the stop loss. It was quite a bad day this day, so it wasn't a good day for entries into trades. There was a lot of heavy news as well. Euro USD, this was another stop loss hits. So you can already see, even though we had 3 stop loss hits, we were still profitable by the first trade we took because it was over 100 pips profit. So we were still in the blue. So from this information you can see here, and if you check the video and read back, you can see how transparent I'm being with traders throughout this whole period here. Now, you're not going to get this a lot of the times when you are buying indicators or when you are using a service. Nothing but transparency has been put here in terms of the trades that have been taken, in terms of trades that have hit stop loss, in terms of trades that have won. Everything is very transparent here for everybody to be able to see. If they join my Discord group, the link should be in the YouTube description below. You can come into the Neo Trades pip count area. You'll be able to find it over on the left, and you'll be able to see all the information from what the indicator is producing throughout the week or throughout the month. Just depends if trades are there. Okay, so this is GBP CHF. This is the second entry for it. This is a nice clear look to show you how Neo actually works and what it's producing here. So you can see that it just comes up with a nice little signal here on MT4. It just comes up with a nice little alert. It says the entry level, it says the take profit level, and it will say the stop loss level down here. So we can see that price did buy up, it faked out, never actually hit our stop loss level the second time over, and continued to buy, and it was right beside the take profit level. This is what Neo can produce for you, and this trade actually went further than this take profit level. So this was GBP USD. It did 60 pips profit. It didn't give us our full TP level, but I gave everybody more than enough notice in the Neo trading area, which is another group that comes with this indicator. I give you access to this where I'll be telling you about what's happening with the trades whilst it's going on and different things like that. It's the trading area, and also there's a red pills area where I have general conversations with the people, and it's a area to test if there's any bugs or any updates I'll put in there. So I will go over to TradingView and show this pair so I can break it down a bit better to how this pair was a very funny pair. It was the only pair that was taken in that week of the 26th of November, and it was tricky at first, but it gave us exactly what we needed just the day after Thanksgiving, and it was a 220 pip trade. From here straight away, this is Neo users. They were able to take this trade here. They was able to bank profits on this trade, not even using heavy leverage. I mean, this gentleman used a 0.09 and was able to make all the money for the whole month of Neo just on that one trade. You can see here, here's another user that took the trade and was able to make all of this money. Okay, so now we are on our TradingView charts just to show you a nice technical analysis of how these trades actually looked. We can see here that price did a nice support level here, continued to buy, and this is what Neo gave you for GBP ORD. GBP ORD actually went to a maximum of 530 pips on a continuation hold of this trade. I've marked everything up here at the price of a 0.01 entry, but if you had more than a 0.01, you'd have been able to take partial profit. So let's say you entered these trades with a 0.02 or 3, you'd have been able to at least get this amount of money off of a 0.01 and hold in this trade. And this was from the Neo entry. Look at that drawdown. 60 pip stop loss you had, 500 pip trade. GBP CAD, now we can see this trade here, it actually hit stop loss. I did give this trade out in the Neo trading area to tell them that, you know, it wasn't a Neo trade, but I said you can re-enter this trade possibly because price had found a level of support here, which created a double bottom. As you can see here, there was pretty much almost like a head and shoulders pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder here. So I said most likely this trade can continue to buy. Some traders took it, some didn't, but it was a continuation. Then after that, I was able to give this trade out to my mentorship students from here on Monday, and they found a continuation for Tuesday, and they found a continuation of this buy, and we was able to catch about 100 pips on this trade. That trade was for my mentorship group, so if you'd like to get into that, again, just hit me up in the Discord, or you can hit me up on Telegram, whichever way, and I'll be able to explain to you how you can get into my mentorship group, where I teach you about market structure and how to get trades like this and all different types of stuff. GBP CHF, we can see this trade here, nice level of support found here. The first trade took us out, which was this trade here. Then we had our second entry right here. Like I said, it was a nice level of support that seemed to be behaving itself around here. Price went up, broke through it, came back, retested it, and continued to buy. And this was our second entry up here for 200 pips right there. Euro USD, we was pretty much expecting price to continue to buy just up to this level to go and cover this push down. It did, but we can see straight away from this, even though Neo did give us an entry for this trade, unfortunately the market had other means. You can't always win against fundamentals. The market decided to break down, didn't keep the support on this level, and just broke all the way through. So this was a stop loss hit trade of 35 pips. GBP USD, now we found this, like I said, I was expecting this trade to go up further, maybe to cover at least this level here. We can see that the market was finding some type of support level here. So this trade was valid for a continuation of a buy. We can see here, we can see here. So we could have been expecting a continuation of a buy, but again, fundamentals, they had other reasons to what they wanted to do, and they broke price through this level. You can even see how big they broke it with this candle right here. So they smashed price right through this level to continue for it to go down, but we was able to bank at least 60 pips profit on that trade. Now USD JPY, this is a trade that I'd like to break down. I did give a risk management zoom just specifically for the Neo users. So these are the type of things you could also get being in Neo. You might just get zooms certain times when I'm giving them out. It's not guaranteed, but you know, if I feel like I need to add some information or just speak to any of the Neo users, I will give out a Zoom call and I'll be trying to help you. You know, my aim is to make you all consistent traders. So you're not just purchasing something with the fact of, oh, you know, you're going to purchase it and then you're just left alone. I'm pretty much here every single day. I ask in the Red Pills group, which is specifically for the Neo users. I ask them, is there any questions you would like to ask me? You know, and I would hopefully be able to answer any of the ones you do want to ask. So we can see straight away here there was 3 entries in this trade, and then there was a 4th entry which I actually gave out, which wasn't a Neo entry, but again I broke down as to why I am going to enter here, and I gave more than good reason for anybody to be able to take this trade. So our first entry, if we break this down, -6 pips. Yep. Then what actually happened here is the market actually gave us some more pips here to come out of our second entry at a break-even close. But then our third entry up here was the one that actually hit stop loss, and this was stop loss by 40 pips. So you can see that -6 pips here and 40 pips here. Now I gave out more than ample time, and I tell all the users all the time to check their charts every 4 hours. Just check your charts every 4 hours. It's not about Neo, it's not about anything else, it's about trading in general. The 4-hour chart is a very powerful chart. Neo doesn't just work on a 4-hour chart, it works on every single time frame. But the most important thing is that regardless of what you're trading, you should always be aware of trade management. And this is why I did the zoom for the Neo users. And you can see straight away here that there was enough time again for you to come out of the market during this period of each 4-hour candle. It gave you an assessment of what could be happening. So this was a 6 pip loss. The second entry was a break even, because in London session it did give you profit, and then it managed to go back. So as you can see, it brought back up, so you would have come out as a break even on this trade. And then there was another entry up here for a 4th entry. After the 3rd entry stopped you out, which was here, even though you technically could have come out of this trade, we can see that it was supposed to sell probably from here and previous levels as well. So this was like the final push I believe they were trying to do. And I said, you know what, if they push it any further from here, this was a weekly resistance, this level as well. I said, if they push it any further than here, then it's just not the trade, obviously, but you know, it's worth one more entry into this trade to see what happens, and it paid off. As you can see here, again, a 40 pip stop loss, just like you would have taken on any of these other pairs, and straight away this pair did 230 pips here. Even though I put 225, you can see it's even still done more. I believe it's going to do more as well. Right now it's done 286 pips, to be fair, so that should even be changed, but we'll leave it for the sake of the video. You can see here, if you entered with a 0.01, you would have made $67 off of all of these trades that I mentioned, even with stop loss hits. If you entered with a 0.02, you would have made $134 if you were entering all these trades on 0.02s. Now you can see what I'm trying to say here is that, you know, you're going to be in a position where you will be making money. So let's say you started with about $500 with Neo, you'd be in a very, very good position to make consistent money with Neo over a period of time. And I'm telling you, you can get to a period where you make very good money with Neo over a period of time. You do not have to worry about Neo and using multiple other indicators with it. Again, Neo is a whole system, whole trading strategy, confluences, indicators, all put into one to give you one simple, clean entry signal. This is what it's doing for you, and on top of that, you're getting me explaining most of the times what these pairs could be doing or what's going on during these pairs, because every single trade that you see appearing on Neo, I am taking myself. I am I am always trading every single Neo trade. This is what I'm doing, so you don't have to feel, you know, unsafe when you're trading as well. You can feel more safe to the fact that, you know, the person you've purchased this indicator from is actually trading these trades as well. It's not just a lie. So on that note, all of that being said, and on that note, let's head over to the competition winners.